Besties, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank y'all so much for coming back. I do appreciate it. My name is Shalise. I'm sitting in the car waiting on my daughter to come out of the dentist. So if you watch my video right before this, you hear me explain all of that, but I'm just passing time, and I thought, why not make some car videos, trying to be consistent because there is no excuse. And you know, we're just going to keep it moving. The heater is on because it is extremely cold, so we're just going to make these videos and, you know, talk about what we're doing. So I wanted to share with you guys 5, I would say, growth stocks and funds that we have been buying. And we're doing this because, you know, we want to make sure, though we love dividend income, you guys know I'm a dividend junkie, but growth is also good. And I wanted to share with you guys some of the current positions and some new ones that we have that, you know, I want to share with you guys. So I'm going to take you over in Robinhood. So all of these positions are over in our Robinhood portfolio. I love using Robinhood. I have an 18-year-old daughter, if you did not know, who enjoys it as well. To her, she says it's easy. Now, she also does use Fidelity, and we invest money for her over in Fidelity, but she loves Robinhood. To me, personally, I can't speak on anyone else's opinion, but Robinhood has the simplest, easiest interface. It's the one that a lot of new investors I talk with says it's the easiest for them. It just makes it simple, and it does. So, I love Robinhood. I don't use it to trade or anything. I've had great experiences with it. And you know, I just really like to use it. Oh, did you guys see the news that was released about Vanguard? They are being fined by the SEC because they were doing some shady things with the target date funds. So again, no broker. You guys got to pay attention to your statements. So the first one I want to talk to you about, oh, wait a minute. Okay, I thought these were all with, I'm looking at my paper. I thought these were all with Robinhood. No, all of them except one. So let me give you guys the first one, which is Broadcom, AVGO ticker symbol. I had this in Robinhood, and my husband and I decided, no, we want that in interactive brokers. That's where the bulk of our money is when it comes to taxable accounts or brokerage accounts. I think that account, let me do a quick, like, where is interactive brokers? I think it's at like 170K. Give or take, the market is open. It could go up, it could go down, but let's just say 170K. And remember, the market, like towards the second half of December, the first half of January, has been pulling back. So I think that balance is pretty good. But we have 10.02 shares over there of Broadcom. Really do like Broadcom. I would love to try to get this to, I mean, we have 10 shares. I would like to get this to 25. That's our short-term goal. So we're going to just break down the big goals into small pieces, and so we're just going to do it that way. So we're at 10.02 shares. It does pay out a dividend. It's a great growth stock, and so I'm thinking we're just going to do, we're going to try to get to 25 and just go from there. And Broadcom is pretty good. It's at about $230. Again, the market is maybe up or down by the time you see this video, but somewhere in that neck of the woods. So now coming over to Robinhood. So the first one that we have that is not new, but we're trying to build up, is Costco. So I've talked about Costco a couple of times on this channel. It is an individual stock. If you have shopped at Costco, you know why I love it so much, just from a consumer perspective. I know there's a big Costco community on YouTube with like Costco hauls and shopping trips, and you know, it's a well-ran company. The warehouses or the stores are clean and organized, and I really do like Costco. And so, you know, this is one of those opportunities where I can really be an owner and a consumer because I have a family. I go there to shop. And so we have 2.35 shares of Costco. They also pay a dividend. And ideally, with the first goal is 5, right? Just breaking it down into small bite-sized pieces. 5 shares is the first goal. And then we'll adjust it to 10, 25, so on and so forth. But yeah, that's Costco. It's the first one. And Costco is almost at $1,000. Like, this is one of those companies I would love for it to split. The value doesn't change, but man, if this split, I would be like over the moon because it's almost $1,000, and that's expensive. But maybe they'll do a split, and I can get my 10 shares or 25 shares relatively quickly. The next one that we have that we're trying to build up is Visa. So we currently have 10.45 shares of Visa. I've talked about Visa extensively in several of my videos, but I really do love it. Great payment processor, a global-based company. Honestly, both Visa and MasterCard is really good. It's like choosing Coke or Pepsi. Both are solid companies. I mean, not financial advice, but I mean, let's be honest, they both are good companies. It's just preference, and you know, what are you investing in it for? And so I like Visa. I've been to Hawaii, Canada, Romania, London, Jamaica, everywhere, Florida, everywhere. My husband has been all over the planet, Serbia. He works in the pharma bio sector, and so no problem using Visa literally anywhere globally. And so we like it a lot. So we have 10.45 shares. I would love for this to get to about 25. Since we met the 10 share goal, we're just going to work on getting to 25 shares and just dollar cost average, be consistent, you know, not make it complicated. Every time we get paid from any of our different income sources, just build up our shares and go from there. SPLG. So I did a video right before this one talking about SPLG, so I won't go into detail with it in this one. But we have 125.87 shares. So we have about 15 shares left to get to our overall 500 share goal. So we have SPLG and Interactive Brokers. That's about 348 shares. Over here in Robinhood, it's about 125.87 shares. So collectively, we would like to get to 500 shares total. And so that's about 15 more shares. So I want to get those 15 shares in Robinhood. So we're going to just, again, dollar cost average. It's a great ETF, tracks the same as VOO, FXAIX. It tracks the S&P 500, so the top 500 companies in the United States, your Amazons, your Googles, your Teslas, your Nvidias, all those really good companies that we all have heard of, Apple, we all use. Great ETF, pays out a dividend every quarter, so can't go wrong with that. The expense ratio is really low, so we're just going to build up that. And then another new one that I wanted to bring, I've had this before, then my husband sold it a couple years back, but I bought it because I really do think this is a great growth company. I'll make a separate video about Marvell, but I really do like Marvell, and I put it here in Robinhood because it pays out a tiny dividend, but it's more on the growth side, and I want some more growth over here in Robinhood. So we have currently 5 shares, and I would like to get this to 10 and then 25. I mean, ideally 100. You know, 100 is like my thing with a lot of these ETFs and stocks. But you know, before we get to 100, we got to get 5, we got to get 10. So just dollar cost averaging, just building up a little bit. But I really wanted to get more growth over here in Robinhood, and I wanted to get more of the AI piece in that realm, because I do think that's where we're headed. And you know, just starting low and slow and just building our way through, no matter what the market is doing. So I really am happy to see that. I will do another VTI update, but I figure while we're here, we have 290.91 shares of VTI. That's about 87K, give or take. A couple of bucks in each direction, but let's just say 87K. And our goal for VTI, which is the total stock market, so it's not just the top 500 companies, this is literally the entire stock market. It's about 4,000 stocks in this fund. Low expense ratio, pays a dividend. You get your tech, your finance, your real estate, your industrials, your consumer staples, consumer defensive, all of that into one fund, and we really do like it. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you want to join our dividend group, information is down below, and let me know what you're buying. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, you already know, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.